Hey everybody. Hey, I just want to drop a story here that I heard today, and it kind of got me to thinking. Um, I heard two people talking today about tomorrow, right when this video is made. Actually, tomorrow is Saturday. So they was talking about one had to get up real early, and then the other one had to get up. I think they was saying something like an hour or two later to do something. And somehow, as I was doing my thing, I overheard these people talking, and they were talking about the snooze button on an alarm clock. And one person says, "Well, I hit the snooze button once, and I just lay there for about 10 minutes, and then I get up." The other person said, "Oh, I set my alarm clock an hour early. Then I have to get up. Then I have to get up, so I can hit that snooze button and lay there for an hour and enjoy laying there." And that really struck me, and I just kind of went, wow. I just thought, trying to understand this, and it just hit me. The whole point of the snooze button is one thing: so you can wake up and enjoy laying there for 10, 15, 30 minutes before you actually have to get up. And then we go through life, a lot of folks will say, "But I'm so tired." Well, if you're setting your alarm clock an hour before you have to get up, just so you can hit the snooze button 2 or 3 times, so you can lay there and enjoy laying there, it's called sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, quit hitting the snooze button, right? So then I got to thinking about the snooze button itself. The snooze button is a mechanical way of telling us that it's okay to not get up yet, right? It's okay to not get out of bed. They give you options. Do you want to feel good laying in bed for 5 minutes? Do you want to feel good for laying in bed for another 20 minutes to an hour? And I started really thinking about it. The snooze button. The snooze button itself was created because someone saw a need. Somebody one day, it entered their mind, there's a lot of people who don't want to get up in the morning. Well, how about we create something on the next set of clocks that we make where they can hit a button and it'll pause the alarm for a certain amount of time. Then they can just lay there and snooze. Hey, while we're at it, let's just call it the snooze button. And I was thinking about this as the one person said, yeah, I hit it once, and a lot of people do. And I'll be lying if I said that at points in my life, I don't do it now, but I used to do it a lot. Of course, there was times in my life where I didn't get up until I had to be at work in 10 minutes. Changed my mindset, and completely, I do not do that now. But unfortunately, the snooze button is there. And when I heard the other person saying that they love to hit it 2 or 3 times because it made them feel good to be able to lay there, when what the thing real is, they've been laying there for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 hours sleeping. They just weren't awake to enjoy it, but yet weren't in a state of gratitude for the sleep that maybe they had. So sometimes we have to have that snooze button in our mind so that we can get ready for the day. The one thing I would like to say, my call to action is how many times are you using your physical or mental snooze button? How many times a week are you using it? If you're not using it, I applaud you. If you're trying to use it less, I applaud you. And if you're thinking, I really should cut back, I applaud you for thinking that you're trying to do it. But one thing I want to challenge you to do Find a friend, find family, find someone, your kids, anyone that needs a clock. Give them your clock that has that snooze button. Give them that clock. Get rid of it. Don't throw it away. It works. Give it to somebody who can use it. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. I definitely believe in that. Go to Walmart. Go to Target. Go to the dollar store. Find an old clock. My grandpa had this clock when he was alive. And it was circular. And it had 2 brass bells on the top. And a little hammer in between that rung those bells. It had no snooze button. Go to stores. Go to thrift shops, antique stores. Find an old clock that does not have a snooze button that works. Set your alarm and give yourself no option but to get up. I can't say that you're not going to put your body into shock. It's going to be tough. Anything worth having is tough. But when you take that ability to get rid of that snooze button, you're giving your body permission to not give it permission to lay there. And that's when you grab life by the horns and you start making things happen. Now, I'm not saying it's bad to sleep. I believe 100% your body is your vessel for where you want to go, and you have to take care of it. If you're tired, you got to get some rest, because there's times that the body will just shut down. But you've got to make yourself responsible and diligent for pushing yourself towards your goals. You can have the greatest goals in the world, but if you can't make yourself get out of bed to do it, they're no more than dreams. And every person in the world has the capability to achieve their dreams. If we can put a man on the moon, we can make ourselves get out of bed without hitting that alarm clock. Snooze. So my call to action, if you're having trouble with the snooze button and you say that, God, I just really wish I'd quit doing that, go buy an old style alarm clock that doesn't have a snooze. The wind up, plug that in, whatever, and when you don't have that snooze button, see how much that helps you. So that's WTS for today. But before I go, I just got to say that I'm super pumped in my motivational biography, my Moto Bio. I actually finished pages 41 through 52 today. I am super pumped, and I definitely feel by the end of this month the book will be done. I'm not sure how many pages it's going to be, but I'm only through one of the 3 sections, and I'm at page 52, so I'm not even quite through that first section yet. So we're looking around probably 150 or so, maybe 200, I'm not sure. But looking to really help a lot of people when I get out there and get this published and get it out there. So you guys have a great night. Get rest, but don't be afraid to get yourself up. Go attack it, and you can get it. See you guys.